Ciao e benvenuto nel mio canale Soli del Mondo. Io sono la guida turistica, mi chiamo Asma. Oggi vi parlo, amici miei, delle statue dei servi nell'antica civiltà egizia attraverso alcune delle meravigliose statue trovate nel Museo Egizio del Cairo. Mi segua per favore. Gli antichi egizi credevano nella resurrezione, nella resa dei conti e nell'immortalità dopo la morte, e questa convenzione ebbe un profondo impatto sui suoi successi quando la civiltà fu costruita su questa convenzione. The ancient Egyptians believed in resurrection, accountability, and immortality after death, and this belief had a profound impact on their achievements. A civilization was built on this belief. The ancient Egyptians were interested in providing the tomb with food, drink, furniture, treasures, and sufficient servants to help the deceased in the afterlife. They carved statues of servants in various service specialties. There was a statue of a miller, baker, butcher, and brewer, and other professions and various forms of service. The ancient Egyptian sculpture was able to depict for us the movements of female and male servants during their work. It is noted that the statues of servants were made of colored limestone and in small sizes to be placed in the tomb and not in their natural size during their life in society. Therefore, when the soul returns to the deceased, these statues turn into people who serve the deceased in the afterlife. The statues have the features of real servants and various natural movements that reveal their daily specializations in service, unlike servants in the current era. This is a servant statue of sandal bearer. The servant is depicted completely naked, and he specializes in carrying sandals or slippers. This statuette dates back to the 5th dynasty, Old Kingdom era, about 2465 to 2323 BC. Was found in Saqqara, made of colored limestone. Beer making in ancient Egypt. Beer was the official favorite drink in daily life for the ancient Egyptians in the Old Kingdom era, and therefore female and male servants were assigned to make it. Small statues of beer makers were found in the tombs of the nobles in Giza in the 5th dynasty or at the end of the Old Kingdom era. It is a servant statue of a man making beer. It dates back to the Old Kingdom era, about 2649 2134 BC. It's made of limestone and was found in Giza, but now in the Egyptian Museum. Another statue of a servant who made beer in ancient Egypt. This is a man brewing beer in a large jar. This servant statue was found in the Noble Cemetery, Nikau Hathor, in Giza. It is a servant brewing, and brewing was the activity or business of producing beer. Brewing was a lucrative business because beer was a popular drink. This brewing servant was probably called worthy. This statuette made of limestone and dated back to the 5th dynasty, Old Kingdom era, ancient Egypt, about 2465 to 2323 BC. This is a statuette of a woman making beer. The woman is leaning over a jar preparing beer. The beer was prepared in a big jar using fermented barley bread sprayed with dead liquor. When fermented, the beer would flow from a hole near the base of the jar. It is noted that this lively statuette of a woman is presented in the act of making beer, kneading dough in a strainer over a large jar. The woman is wearing only a close-fitting medium-length white skirt and a necklace, the pale blue shape of which can be clearly seen around her neck. She has a full face with very striking features. A large downturned eyes emphasized by heavy eyebrows, a flattened irregularly shaped nose, and a mouth with a hint of a smile. Her torso, full breasts, and muscular arms gives the impression of vitality and strength. The rest of the body is less carefully modeled. Her hair is covered by a medium-length wig with individual locks of hair, rendered by separate vertical incisions. Her own natural hair can be glimpsed beneath the wig on her forehead. This female brewer, although rather crude, the figure as a whole has a great sense of realism and movement. This is the most beautiful statuette of a brewer maid, the most beautiful statues of servants and maids in ancient Egypt. This statuette of a woman making beer, it dates back to Old Kingdom era, the 5th dynasty, around 2494 to 2345 BC, painted limestone from a staba of Marisanch in Giza necropolis, now in the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you soon. Goodbye. Thank you very much for your watching.